Hello, I'm Dynast Amir.
Welcome to Chimpanzee Sanctuary. My name is Noah and I will be your tour guide. Takugama was officially opened to the public in November 1995 and our aim is to rehabilitate orphan and abandoned chimps with the aim of releasing them back in the wild. So it's very important to have in mind that this place is not a zoo but a sanctuary, a protected area that guarantees all the necessary conditions to protect animals. And also we have our various programs. We have the Takugama Community Outreach Program. For now we are working with 5 districts across Sierra Leone. Our aim is to protect the remaining 5,500 chimpanzees that are left in the wild. We got that number during the last chimpanzee census that was done in 2010. But like during the 60s and 70s, we used to have over 20,000 chimpanzees in the wild. But that number have drastically reduced, so like if much is not done, they are going to extinction. And the good news is that in 2019, through the help of Dr. Jane Goodall, do you know Dr. Jane Goodall?
Yes.
Okay, she is the world famous primatologist. She has studied about primates for over 40 years, and during her second visit here at Takugama, she was able to persuade the government, and the government of Sierra Leone have declared them to be our national animal. And Sierra Leone is the first country in Africa to declare chimpanzee as national animal. And it has made it now illegal for people to hunt them, for bushmeat, keep them as pets, or even destroy their natural habitat. Is punishable by law. And also on the top, there are rules that we must observe so that we can have a quiet and enjoyable tour. We should not make loud noise or clap our hands or try to interact with the chimps, because most of them, they are traumatized, and your purpose here is to see them and observe their behavior. During the tour, we don't allow eating and drinking. Like if you have a water, if you have a backpack, you put it there. Because like if you drink before the chimps, they will spread their hands, and if you don't give them, they throw stones.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. But if that happens, it's a fair play. You don't retaliate. And I want you all to be rest assured that you are quite safe, because like all the chimps, they are in an enclosure. The fence is being powered by electricity. But sometimes, even when you are not, like you do not throw stone or do anything, they sometimes throw stone. But like if that happens, you just ignore and continue. You are also free to take snapshots and videos. We do appreciate people that share our work with the world. And also when you are taking your photos, make sure you turn off the flashlight. You can ask questions as we move along so that the tour will be interactive. If you cannot reach me, you can reach my brother there, Alfred. He's also knowledgeable about the place. And wearing a face mask here is compulsory. But like sometimes it's difficult. If you feel suffocated, you let me know, or Alfred, we are going to take it to a special place where you remove it, you take some fresh air, and you put it on again. So once more again, you're welcome. Okay. So do what?
You on the mother.
If you have a backpack, you put it
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, these are international partners that do support us on our outreach program. This place is not directly supported by the government, We only depend on foreign partners to run our outreach program. We also have our local partners, the like of Radisson Blue and the others. Okay, the various places where we take our visitors is being divided into staying and the integration phase. Most of the chimps that are here, they are from human homes. Some of them might have come into close contact with humans. Chimpanzees are 98.6% genetically similar to us humans. Most of the disease that affect humans can be transferred to them. So this is the reason when they arrive, we are not sure of their health status. We put them into quarantine for a minimum of 90 days. Some go beyond that because some of them, when they arrive, they have bullet mark, they have machetes mark. And after completing the health screening, we move them to another phase, which is the integration phase. Chimps living in the wild, they always live in a social and complex group. Here also we try to create that artificial families for them. Once they have accepted one another, we can now move them to the next stage. But doing that is a bit technical. It depends on their age and gender. It is more easier for us to integrate baby chimps and female, but very difficult to integrate adult male. Reason being, they fight a lot for territory and dominance. So at the moment we have 4 baby chimps that are undergoing the quarantine process and 28 in the integration phase. I'm so sorry we can't set a baby due to health issue. And this is our surgical building where we do our minor operation. We also have a resident vet and an assistant. So like this is all what we do at stage 1.
Well, where are these chimpanzees coming from? Like, from all the area around?
All over
okay.
in Sierra Leone.
Yeah.
And all the chimps we have here, they are all from Sierra Leone. So at the moment we have 106 chimpanzees, and 90% of them are orphan and captive. Only few we are born here, due to contraception failure. So these are ambassadors. They represent all the chimps we have here. The cost to take care of one chimp per year is approximately 1,500 United States dollars. And we have, and we have 43 staff. And they are also here. If you want to be a chimp guardian, the cost per year is $60. This is a way of you helping us so that we'll be able to run the sanctuary. If you adopt any one of these chimps, they will send you videos, photos, and later they will update you. And all the chimps also we have in the sanctuary, all of them have names. And most of them, when the caregiver call them, they respond to their names.
So but they know their names?
Yes. But here we don't allow visitors to interact with them. Even the care staff, they call them during feeding time, and when it's time for them,
it's better not to.
We don't want them to be humanized.
But they are used to human presence, no?
But like we don't want, because our aim is to rehabilitate them. If you have a suitable relative site, we want to release them. Though they are the most closest relatives to us, but still they are chimpanzees. So at the back of this page, we have the oldest chimpanzee in the sanctuary. His name is Tom. Tom arrived at the sanctuary when he's an adult male. We try very hard to integrate Tom with the rest of the group, but like it failed. And he's living with another chimpanzee by the name of Nico. And also chimpanzee, if they are in the wild, they can live for 45 to 50 years. In a sanctuary like this where proper care is being taken, they can live for 60 and above. So these are the photos and names of the chimps we have in the integration phase.
Caesar, was that Planet of the Apes.
Most of them, when they are baby, their body and face is pink. As they grow older, it changes to black. And Sierra Leone, we are home to Western chimpanzee, that's the black-faced chimpanzee. And they breastfeed for a very long time, 3 to 4 years.
How many offspring they have per year?
Sometimes 8, 6, it depends, but like the number is reducing because we also have, we do some sensitization program. in the provinces. Yeah. So the difficulty now, the threat they are facing is habitat destruction. This group is one of the most naughty groups. They sometimes play stones. Yes, tell them they have a pocket platform where they can stand and see them.
They said to keep moving because they have a better platform so you can see them.
That's how hard the stone's going to knock you out.
That Mortis is one of the most troublesome chimps in this group. He likes throwing stones.
No.
Oh,
They also know how to use camera.
What is that? Yeah. They know how?
sir. We're going here.
That's a research center.
Yeah, we went in here last time.
Yeah.
Is it open?
Okay. Where do? I think we don't go to the research center. Yeah. The research center. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So maybe you can. Okay. There's a peanut just to distract them. Yeah. So this is the second stage. After they have completed the integration phase at stage 1, we bring them here. So all of them in this group, they have accepted one another. They are now living as a one big family. And this stage also is a practicing ground for them. Since most of them we are from human homes, some of them while in human home, they have been put into a tight cage or tied onto rope. So the basic skills they're supposed to learn if they're in the wild, they were unable. So this is the reason we provide for them the poles, for them to improve on their climbing skill. The rope is for them to gain their balance.
Repeat that again about the male and the female.
The females are those with a pinkish butt, and the male you can tell through their male organ. Yeah. You can, like the one standing, you can see the testicles. Yeah. So this group, their age is between 10, 11, 12, and 14 years old. And Mark, the one who is standing very close to the artificial termite mound, is the oldest chimpanzee in this group. And each and every enclosure also you have the dominant male. And for chimpanzee, for you to be a leader, you need to have certain skills. First of all, you need to be strong, intelligent, and have support of the top ranked male and female, and you should be able to protect the group.
Who's the smart one?
Huh?
Who's the smart one?
What?
Who's the smart one?
Yeah. Like if you are a bully leader, you can't protect the group, they can easily gang up against you and they will overthrow you. They are also very democratic, and it has happened here. Mortis, this one, very close to the fence now.
Oh,
Yeah. It used to be the dominant male, but Mortis is one of the most troublesome and playful chimps here. He fights with group members, so they have gang up against him. He's no longer the leader. And Mark, the one sitting very close to the artificial termite mound, is the dominant male. And Mortis also is one of the most skillful chimps here. He knows how to do the backflip.
For real?
Yeah. He likes throwing rocks. And he sometimes have an excellent aim.
Yeah, I saw that.
And he also wants attention from the public, especially when you see a big crowd like this. Yeah. He likes to show off. So here we feed them 6 times a day. Reason being, as you can see, there are no fruit trees or leaves here. They only depend on us. We give them vegetable, fruits, leaves. Here we don't give them meat. Though 2% of their diet is being made up of meat. The reason why we don't give them meat, like if you want to protect chimpanzee, you need to protect their habitat. By you protecting it, it means you are also protecting other wild animals. So for their protein, what we do, we give them chicken egg. We boil it for them. And interestingly, when you give them, you see them cracking the egg. They don't eat the shell. Yeah, and they also know how to use tools. Yeah, and this is the reason we have the artificial termite mound. Like in the morning before we release them, because we don't allow them to sleep outside. Chimpanzee, they are very active during the day, and at night they are less active and they don't work at night because they have a very poor eyesight.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So we bring them in, and this is the reason we have the slide door here. We have tunnels. So at 5 in the evening, we call them, they open the slide door, they walk through the tunnel. If you can take a look at the extreme end, you can see 3 tunnels leading from group 1 to group 2. 1, 2, 3. So if we want to move them from group 1, they will call them, they respond to their name, they open the slide door, they walk through the tunnel. From the first stage to the last stage, the tunnels are interconnected. So the artificial termite mound, those holes you are seeing, we sometimes put honey there. They will use stick or use their finger to pull out the food. We want them to practice the foraging skills, and at the same time we want to keep them busy. Martin, stop it, man. So those smaller cages also is for them to develop their foraging skills. We open the padlock, we put some food stuff, we close it. We only have physical contact with the babies in the nursery. But like when after the second stage to the last stage, we don't sometimes have physical contact with them. Unless like if they are sick, we tranquilize them, we take them to the surgery. So all the skills they learned here, when they move to the next stage, they will start implementing what they have learned. Okay, so we need to go to the third group. Montes is not happy. Okay, we move to the third group.
There's 2 of them coming.
We also have Gege.
That's a male right there.
Yeah. Okay, some of them have started coming. Do you see the baby?
What baby?
Look at the baby.
I see the baby now. I see the baby.
So this is the third group. After they have completed stage 2, we bring them here.
So they older now.
Yeah, so all the skills they learned at that stage, when they come here, they can start implementing them, the climbing skill, the foraging skill, and the balancing skill. And as we move them also, we minimize the way we feed them. 60% of the leaves here are eatable, and they also have fruit trees.
Fruit from trees?
Yeah, and the enclosure is 4 acres. It's been fenced and powered by electricity, and there are 17 in number here. This is the largest group we have in the sanctuary.
That's a big group.
And at the age of 13, they are matured enough, they can start producing. But here, we don't allow them to produce, because like this place is a sanctuary, it's not a breeding center. We want to keep space for the arriving orphan and captive chimps that do come to the sanctuary.
Well, how y'all gonna make the population grow if y'all don't
So what we do, the females, we give them contraception.
Fuck them have babies.
Yeah, but like contraception, even with human, it's not 100%, it sometimes fails. And here, when it fails, we allow them to take care of the baby.
That's not natural. You put little have babies. Right, natural.
It is against the Pan-African Sanctuary Alliance, which is PASA.
That's
an
crazy.
organization that
And they're about to slide. They need to make one baby.
What?
If you're not
Really in contact with them at this point, how are you giving them birth control?
Probably give it to them in the earlier stage, I imagine.
Like we tranquilize them. No, like we only have physical contact like when we want to take them to the surgery.
But you said you're also preventing them from conceiving. So
Yeah.
are you sterilizing them, or are you giving? You said you're giving them birth control.
Yes, we give them
the skin.
yes.
Okay.
We tranquilize them and they give them
So like a depot shot.
yes.
Okay.
But like it is reversible also.
Okay.
So like the last stage when we release them,
But you're interacting because they got names, so you're interacting with them, not.
Yeah, we do that because of like for feeding time and when it's time for them to go in their den to sleep.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they have different personalities, right?
Yeah.
So the chimpanzees you have here, where do you get them from? Like, where do you rescue them from?
All over Sierra Leone, because like okay. So like most of the people go to the forest and hunt them because the mother or the group member, they will never run away from the baby. Like if you want the baby, you need to kill the entire family. So in those cases, after killing the bigger ones, because the kids are of low meat value, some will decide to keep the baby as pets, some will decide to sell the baby.
Yeah, so the question is, so you get them from the wild?
No, we don't go to the wild and get them.
Where y'all get them from?
We get them, like people hold them for as pets.
Who?
In Sierra Leone here.
Who has chimpanzees as pets? Like what people?
Sierra Leoneans and even non-Sierra Leoneans. Like when they are baby, they are so cute. A lot of people will have the desire to keep them as pets.
How can they get them though?
Because when they're a baby, it's easy. They're orphaned.
Some people they're orphaned and their mom ain't.
If you have a switchable release inside, this group will be the first group that we are going to release. All the skills they need to know, they have already learned them. And the area here is 6 acres. So here we don't have a clear alpha male. The chimpanzee we used to be the leader, Tota, he got sick and is now paralyzed. So definitely is not capable to lead the group. So we have a power vacuum. And 2 chimpanzees here are fighting for the leadership position. We have Jazzy and Abu. So what we do, we don't take 2 of them outside at the same time.
This one looks like he's hurt.
Yeah, he used to be the leader. That's Tota.
Oh, he's paralyzed. Okay.
He's paralyzed. He got sick and he's paralyzed. So definitely. So like when Abu is outside, this other one standing very close to the fence. His name is Abu. So like he's the leader for this week. And the next week we are going to take Jazzy outside. So that's sweet potato leaves.
Sweet potato leaves, okay.
Yeah. So no one is allowed to go in there. During feeding time, the caregiver will stand here. They throw for them the food. They have opposable thumbs. It helps them to grab the food. So that's Jazzy is on isolation, and they are not happy being in isolation. And we isolate chimpanzee also for 2 reasons. Like if they got sick, we isolate them from the group. And also when they fight, and we know that the fight is very intense, because chimpanzees are incredibly strong. Sometimes they injure themselves, sometimes they kill themselves. So what we do, we put them in isolation. They will be in isolation a minimum a week, maximum a month. It's like a correctional center. They learn from their mistake. They are not happy being in isolation, but like this is a way of redisciplining them. like after completing 1 month isolation process, when you release them, it will take them a very long time to fight. Yes.
So is this the first group you have released?
Yeah, this one here. This is the last group.
Okay. So you never released a group?
Never, because like the greatest threat now we are facing is habitat destruction. Timber logging is ongoing and is very massive. Like in Sierra Leone, we have lost almost the primary forest we used to have. Yeah. We should have released some of them here, but already we have 40 of them. Like wild chimpanzees that have not come into close contact with human, they are always afraid of human. When they see you, they run away. But not the one we have here, because most of them here, they have witnessed where the entire family have been killed. Some of them will have been maltreated by their former pet owners. Yeah. The work we are doing, we also have long and short hike, where it will be opportune to see the cave, the waterfall and beautiful trees. We also do our yoga here.
She's a yoga. We're doing yoga. She's a yoga instructor.
Oh, look at that.
Yesterday we have a yoga session here. And we also have our beautiful eco lodge. We do bird watching. Maybe you want to spend a night or two, the choice is all yours. And we also have products at the shop. Maybe you want to buy a gift for a friend or family member, you can do it. And the book also where you wrote your name. If you have any comment, you drop it down. This is a way of evaluating our work. And after making your comment, if you are not afraid of height, we have a tower that stands at 70 feet. I will take you there. You will view the rest of the sanctuary and the national park. So thank you very much for visiting Takogama.
Thank you. If you want to make a donation, we can do it on your website.
Yeah, you can do it here or you do it on the website.
Okay, thank you.
So please wait. We move as a group, sir.
Kind of a big tree.
So where are we going now?